Hey everyone, Anthony here from MTG Alpha with another Deck Tech episode. Today I will be going over the cheapest and playable commander deck. We've already built the most expensive and playable commander deck at around $100,000 with Angus Mackenzie. I will have a link in the description, so go check that out. The total cost for this deck is currently just under $5 at $4.86. The commander I chose for the cheapest commander deck is Fynn the Fangbearer. Fynn is a 2-mana 1/3 with Death Touch that costs 1 and a green. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. A player only needs 10 poison counters to lose the game. With this being a mono green deck that focuses primarily on low mana Death Touch creatures, we are able to build a playable deck that is insanely cheap. To find out just how good this deck is, check out our Commander gameplay episode. I will have that linked in the description as well. The most expensive card in this deck is currently at 27 cents and is tied between our Commander Fynn the Fangbearer and Hornet Queen. The average cost per card in this deck is around 4 cents. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into our deck tech. For ramp in our $5 Commander deck, we have Colony, Heart of Expedition, Glittering Frost, Evolution Charm, and Explore. Colony Heart Expedition is a 2-mana enchantment with a landfall ability that reads, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a quest counter on Colony Heart Expedition. Remove 3 quest counters, sacrifice it, and search your library for up to 2 basic lands and put them on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. Glittering Frost is an enchantment that produces 1 additional mana of any color to your mana pool. Evolution Charm is a 2-mana instant modal spell that has an option to search your library for a basic land and put it into your hand. Finally, Explore allows you to play an additional land on your turn and also draws you a card. We want to get out as many Death Touch creatures on the battlefield as possible so that way we can quickly start spreading the poison counters. For our 1-mana Death Touch creatures, we have Moss Viper, Sedge Scorpion, and Tajaru Blightblade. At 2 mana, we have Ambush Viper, Deadly Recluse, Nightshade Peddler, and Thornwield Archer. Ambush Viper has flash, so we can use this as a sort of surprise removal or cast it during our opponent's end step, that way we can attack on our turn. Deadly Recluse and Thornwield Archer both have reach, so creatures with flying aren't really a threat to us. Hornet Queen is perhaps the best card in this deck. A 7-mana 2/2 with flying and Death Touch, Hornet Queen creates 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and Death Touch when it enters the battlefield. Now we can give our creatures evasion with Cliffhaven Kitesail, Cobbled Wings, Raven Wings, and Evolution Charm, each of which give a creature flying. In addition to our creatures having Death Touch, we have lots of ways to take out our opponent's creatures with cards like Prey Upon, Aggressive Instinct, Devouring Tendrils, and Nature's Way. For artifact and enchantment removal, we have Acidic Slime, Reclamation Sage, Broken Wings, and Consigned to Dust, just to name a few. Our entire strategy relies on dealing combat damage with our creatures. Therefore, they will become a threat, and our opponents are going to try to target our creatures, including our commander. We can give our creatures hexproof with cards like Ranger's Gill, Snakeskin Veil, and Blinding Fog. For additional card draw, we have Keeper of Fables, Lace with Moonglove, Slice and Twain, and Citizen Training. And finally, by proliferating, we can increase the number of poison counters our opponents have with cards like Pollenbright Druid and Courage in Crisis. Now, I've been wanting to build a Fynn the Fangbearer deck, and I've also been wondering how cheap can you build a commander deck without it totally sucking. This $5 deck covers everything you need in a playable deck. You have your ramp, removal, card advantage, and synergy among the 99. The mana curve is perfect, and with a 1.6 average mana value, this deck has a lot of potential. Mono green infect seems like the best way to approach an ultra budget commander deck, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What cards would you add to this deck? And remember to keep it below $5. I'm sure there's some really good cards out there that would fit really well in this deck and only cost pennies. To find out how good this deck is, check out our Commander gameplay episode featuring this deck. There will be a link in the description and also at the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.